Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on, guys? Of course, I'm Nemesis if you're new here, and then we've got my home dog here, Crypto Mikkel. Yo, what's going on, everybody?
Good timing, I guess.
Yeah, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I walked in, I only had my headphones on, I heard you had my home dog here, and you're like, and I was like, hey, peace sign. I'm
Right.
muted, but peace sign.
So what's going on, everybody here? We got Jason the Tiger Osborne. Yo. We got Crypto Nico in the house. What's going on? Java Hava. Fox Protocol Mining. What's up, what's up? Crypto Bedell, Golden Wolf, and that one guy, Oz. Yo, what's up, everybody? Hey, how'd that whatever that card was that you were cleaning? It almost looked like it had a burn spot next to the VGA core, or was that a bug? Walked out.
Walked out.
Yeah, right behind the little green screen right here.
I'm in the other room.
Yep.
I can't prove it to you, but I am.
Right.
I am there.
So I hope that Fox Protocol Mining's card, whatever that was that you were cleaning, that had that horrific dust bunnies all over it. Oof.
Had the doo-goo, huh?
Oh yeah.
Goo.
And it's like without like trying to, like, the picture was so small that whenever I went to go open it up a little bit to try to see what was next to the VGA core, it either looked like it was a bug or it looked like one of the pieces, like, it decided to commit suicide.
Huh. Is that in Discord?
No, it was on the Twitters.
On the tweeters, huh?
Yep, on the Tweeters.
Go check out.
I looked at that and I was like, oh my lord. It's like, I hope that was a bug. Because, like, if you look at the other side of the VGA core, it looked like it got a little hot. So, yeah. Fox Protocol, how'd that go? I want to know. Oh, you see what I'm talking about?
It's like a fuzzball.
It looks like it, but it looks like a bug maybe. But if you look on the other side of the VGA core and you look at the paste, it looks like it's a little dark.
It's like dust, but it's like, I don't know. That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is that?
Right, dude. We have questions. We need answers. And we got Doge Lord Apparel.
We're talking about this.
No. Go down. Scroll down.
Oh. I'm talking about this.
No.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm looking at the VGA core.
Oh, that?
That looks like something may or may not have died on there, and I'm hoping it's a bug, because if you look above it, it's got a dark spot on it. But it doesn't look like it's in the right spot for a capacitor of committed suicide.
Oh shit, I just rejoined. Yeah, what the fuck is this, dude?
Right?
What you got going on over here?
Yeah, we must know this. Because that looks gnarly.
We're curious of what the fuzzy thing is here. And I'm assuming this collection of dust on top of a pad.
Right, and if you scroll down
that doesn't look too good.
Right, and if you scroll down past the core and you go to the power rail that's down below, and you're like, oh, on the power rail. It's like, oh my god, all below the first row of caps. It's like, oh my god, all around there. It's just horrible.
Sweated, dude. Look at
that is an R9 280X. But was that a bug, dirt, or was that something that decided to commit suicide next to the VGA core?
Yeah. That car sweated.
Yeah. That did some hard time in the mines, guys.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Super crazy.
My alcohol
Swans
swabs lost their
lives. So that must have been either a piece of dirt or a bug there then. Cool. At least the VGA core was not bad.
Found two moths dead behind the fans. That's funny, man. Reminds me of who was it? It was a guy in the Vertcoin Discord, and I bought a bunch of power supplies from him.
Oh,
and they were like full of moths, man. Like, the power supplies
but the rumor was is that he mined under a bridge.
Yeah, that was the story.
And it's really funny that he doesn't live far from me, and he has to go past me to go to work every day.
Alcohol lives matter.
Alcohol lives matter.
Alcohol wipes matter. Yeah, man. I remember getting a bunch of those, and they were just like full of moths. Just moth carcasses. I'm like, jeez, man, I've never seen so many moths.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good times, man.
Hey, Tech Man, my theory on server cases, if you're moving that kind of air, dust can't collect anywhere. That's my theory right now. Because like the only places that on my server cases that have collected any substantial dirt has been in the if I didn't strip the fan shrouds off of the GPUs. Those things hold a lot of dirt. Bought them 2 years ago for $100. That's 2 years ago. That's a bit pricey. $100 unless you got both of them for $100. Oh yeah, that's what it reads. So $100. Maybe. I probably would have tried to do, me personally, $35. Because they're super old hardware. Yeah, it works. But yeah, they're past their mining prime. They still can mine, but they're past the prime of their mining. First time pulling it apart and cleaning it. Oh, that's what that was all about.
Oh man, you pull it apart and like, oh jeez.
You're like,
how did I miss you? All these years that I've missed you.
Right.
Poor little soul. Just like over here like this. Probably with a blanket on. Just, help me, Daddy.
Right. It's like, you gotta wonder, like, some of these super big farms, it's like, yeah, I understand you're gonna try to keep a tally of everything, but how much of their equipment actually gets overlooked from time to time, and then for how long does it go overlooked? That one guy's like, oh, we got to get that one rig up in that upper right corner, and they're like, oh, we'll get the ladder in a little bit. And a little bit, 4 months later, and
little bit never comes.
Right, somebody checked it off as we cleaned it. Oh, we had to have done that. Yeah.
Surely we did.
Right, incredible. It still works. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the older equipment, it wasn't really bad per se. It was just, if it got heated up really badly, then yeah, you had issues. Heat was more the killer of those things because they weren't known to be
cards in worse conditions and still run.
Yeah, and those things naturally ran a lot hotter back in the day too.
I remember going to clean out a server one time for a client. Pulled the server out, and dude, you couldn't even see in between anything. There was so much dust and just cat hair.
Hey man, nothing could have been worse than those VGAs.
No filters, man.
Those Vegas that I cleaned, I have never seen anything worse than those Vegas. We had to take a screwdriver to the fan blades for like an hour.
Yeah, but like, it was obvious that those cards had like what had happened to him. Like this, like year over year, like the outside of the case looked okay. Like to be honest, I
Right.
was like, oh cool, Then you open it up, and you're like, excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Of course, you're like
Oh yeah, it's like
pulling off the top.
just
lid is
having
the most air it's
my
ever
open
received.
air rig right behind me on the floor with 4 cats running around. Oh my god, those things are like dust magnets now. And eventually I'm gonna have to like kind of break them down to kind of clean them on the inside. And I'm like, oh god, I really don't want to do it to these 30 series cards.
Right.
Because every time I open up a 30 series card, it's a fucking nightmare on the inside of them. Not so much to pull them apart and put them back together. It's trying to figure out how much of a pad you got to put into them, how thick.
They use
And
like
they're-
weird sizes.
Yeah, and they're
sometimes.
not standardized either. They're like, where can you get a .25 pad? It's half 0.5 or 1. They go up in half millimeter increments, not quarter millimeter increments. And you can't just buy a 1.75 because it's still a little thicker, a little thinner than that. It's like 1.725. It's like, why are we using what looks like to be standard and not metric? It almost looks like they're measuring it in standard in inches. It's like, why are we measuring it like that? Where did you get these? But if you get a custom water block for it, it uses standard pads.
Yeah.
Ain't that funny?
Bro, did you see the the Asus card
Which,
that Jay's 2 cents was showing today?
no. Unless you're talking about the Noctua one.
Yeah, the Noctua card.
Okay, yeah, I've seen it already getting people already kind of playing with them.
Jay's 2 cents got one today. Dude, that is a 4-din card if I ever seen one.
Yeah. But what I like about it, because like where I saw it first was with DeBauer, and they take standard 120 mil fans back there.
Basically. That's what it
Not
looks
basically,
like.
it is. DeBauer pulled it apart. He showed that they're regular brown Noctua fans.
There's an Asus Strix. There's the Noctua.
Which shows that people putting in Noctua fans and just zip tying them to the graphics card cooler is actually viable. All that
Hey, we
shroud,
thought of
all
that
that
first.
right? Us miners thought of it first.
Miners thought of that first. We were like, "Hey, man, your fans suck.
Right, I'm not
We're just gonna
using
strap
them
these
no
PC
more.
fans to them. They work perfectly."
Right, especially if you pay attention and you get ones that have the high static pressure. So ones that are made for radiators, not the cases. Case
Right.
fans don't have the push on them, but a radiator fan will have enough push. And that's
So
all
when
the
one
brown
of those
fans are.
fans go bad, you just gotta like take it off and just replace it.
Yes, that's it.
Or
It's a
what's the hell?
it's a standard Noctua fan. There's
I think
nothing
it'd been
different.
nice if they would have like indented the cooler a little bit for the fans. So that
No,
way
they
could've
just
slimmed it up a
stripped
little
off
bit.
their
I meant like, you know what I mean? So that
Yeah.
way they could have like
yeah, but then you're talking about retooling the cooler, and if you're just trying to make a
that thing.
a functioning,
That thing's chunky, man.
oh yeah, but
He
it's
pulled it out, and I was like, "Jeez."
if you wanted function, you over form, you want something that's a baller, you go this way.
Yeah. There he goes, and he stacks up the 2 more of them.
Yeah,
I was like, "Goodness gracious!"
yep. But that's what it took to act. I mean, but
Ugly
think
poop
about
brown.
yeah. But what's nice
They could
about
have
it,
at least used the new ones that they just released, the all black ones.
Yeah. but that would have raised pricing on it a little bit because you're talking
yeah,
about
yeah.
more of a desirable fan,
We have millions of these fans sitting in the warehouse. I got an idea.
right? And You know, it's like, but because because they gave you that option though, so if you wanted to make it give it a little bit of a uniqueness, you can replace it out with RGB radiator fans, and you can have all the RGB you want. This actually helps you with doing modifications.
Major Hardware actually released I'll look for it in a minute. I'm not screen sharing. He did it to a card. Like he actually made a case or like a 3D printed shroud to attach two Noctua fans to a card because he doesn't have the Noctua cards, but so he made his own basically. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's ingenuity.
Yeah, DeBauer did something like that. He did it out of aluminum.
What I find interesting is that I know Fox, you were there this morning for the stream, for my stream, but most, if not, I thought all 3070s don't have a memory temperature sensor, right? If I'm not mistaken, like you can't tell memory junction temp on 3070s. It's 3080s and up.
No, they all have those sensors there. It's just a matter of if software is going to register it.
From what I know, 3070s do not. From what I know, you can't read memory junction temperatures of a 3070.
Yeah, you can't read.
Fox says that is correct.
Right.
Yeah, 3070s don't show junction temperatures.
Yeah, it doesn't show it. No.
If you look at this thing, where was it? Summer's video, he was showing junction temperatures, if I was not mistaken. But yeah.
Man, I don't.
Anyway, here's how cool the dang thing is running under load at 4 CS fans at 100% because they're Noctua fans. You're not gonna hear them anyway.
You will a little bit,
at least minutely. But yeah, there's 45 degrees Celsius under full load, and his power limit is set to max at 112%. So that 3070 is eating them watts, like all the watts. Still running 45 degrees Celsius.
Right, but he also that particular game's not like a super hardcore game per se.
Well, no, but it is pegging out everything.
Right,
you know,
right.
Everything's full tilt.
And those things are also, the 3070s don't pull a crap ton of power either.
What's up, wife and minor?
Yo.
Max was 60C. Not CPU different. Yeah. Never shows wattage. It shows voltage.
Yep, yep.
But yeah, runs super cool. Especially even from his testings, from using the flicker cam. That was a good picture. Ooh.
I've thought about it's like my wife's kids got one of those things. I'm like, oh man,
One of those adapters.
Yeah. He's like, dude, it sucks the battery power out of your phone. Oh my god. But I've kind of wanted to play around with some of that stuff and actually do temperature readouts.
There's like 47 degrees Celsius right there at that opening where the chips are. But the back plate's reading like 32 degrees. Like, it's working.
Well, it's not like a 3090 where it's got the memory modules on the backside either.
I haven't seen 3070s with an active recording. It might have been the A2000 that I'm thinking of that we were talking about this morning. Pretty sure it could have been that. Yeah, because the miner was showing the memory temperature, and it's technically at 3060.
Right, but the sensors are
But
all there. It just depends on how they've integrated that to be able to be read out.
you're smoking crack, man.
So, I mean, that's why it's like I think it might be a software limitation, or they've just got it so embedded behind so many things that they can't directly link up and take a reading from the sensor. But somewhere on there, it's taking temperatures. They've got all that stuff. Because I know
3070 Ti.
I know the extreme overclockers with the LN2. Yeah, they're putting probes on in certain spots, but I know on some of like your older cards, they were actually just soldering in a little adapter so that they can plug in readers for the individual sensors that were already there. Because actually, I can kind of take a look at this real quick here. See if I see it. Right here. Because this is a 3070. Oh wow. They took away my probe point on the end of the board. There used to be a probe point there. Yeah, they've got like the PCB's got the spot where it should be. But it's like literally, I can't, and I won't be able to show you guys unless I were to like break this down. I'm like looking at a goofy angle too, so I needs a little bit of light to see this too. Oh yeah, it's like gone off the board. No shit, wow. I've got no way to read the temperature on it without putting a probe on it. That's fucking wild. And they haven't, it's not like they changed the location of it at all. No shit, wow. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, here it is.
I don't know if my camera will show it.
Here's major hardware. It was a Zeus Strix that he had, and took it apart, 3D printed his own custom shroud, slapped into what was he using? The A12 X25 fans. Put the back plate back on, and boom, there you go. 3D printed shroud. Looks almost identical to what we got going on. And this is if I'm not mistaken, yeah, ROG Strix 3060. So just a basic 3060. And hope you ever like zoomed in on those numbers. There's 53C, is what I see.
Yeah, with Furmark, which is going to hit it a whole lot more.
So, 53C.
Because most people will be like, oh, that's an unrealistic test. It's like, no, you're testing out the cooler's ability to do its job without throttling. How well will it hold the overclock that you put on there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything's set as normal, so. Yeah, 53C. Pretty cool stuff.
And
it's like a free file that you can download due to any 3060 Strix.
Right, all you 3D print community out there. Yo.
Super simple.
Mm-hmm.
It's real.
They stole that from us miners. But I don't know how well my camera's going to want to pick this up. Let's see here. Get it into the right spot. So there's like 3 pinouts like right here, right above my finger. I'm going to go ahead and light it up the best that I can without like having too much glare. Let's see here. There we go. Trying to do this like but yeah, you can see, there we go. Bam, those 3 little copper spots. That looks like a spot where I should be able to like hook up some kind of sensoring onto it. I'd have to do research before I plugged anything into it. Actually put like a multimeter on it and see what I get on it. But yeah, that would be... I wonder why they don't have any kind of sensor readout in software. That's weird. Because they got to have some kind of temperature. They've got to be able to regulate some kind of a temperature on them. I would think.
Okay, Golden Wolf, they released like an all-black version of the Noctua fan. Like that is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have a bunch of 3070 streaks, but I don't want to put that nasty brown fan on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can buy the black versions. They do have that now.
And what's going on, Lethargy? What up, what up?
But I was surprised they didn't, but I'm sure they have like millions of the brown, of the poo brown fans, so they're like, we could get rid of a few thousand of these.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, Mikkel just disappeared. No! So, yeah, the new Noctua fans, I'm not, the GPUs, I'm not a big fan of, per se. All puns intended. But, yeah, I mean, at least you could sit there and change them out with whatever fans you want, if you can get your hands on them. The other one that kind of caught my eye, and I was like, ooh, I kind of like the look of it, but it doesn't look like you're going to directly be able to buy them, which is the new Halo card. If anybody has caught that one. Let me see if I can find that really fast here. Let me pull this up here. Did they actually have it here? No, of course not. We're not going to have that here. All right. Let's see if I can get an image here. And let's see if I can pull it up. And there we go. And of course, we've got this little bad boy here, guys. Yo. This one's actually kind of cool. I do like the look of it, though. But it looks like it's going to be like more of like a giveaway option. So I'm not sure exactly how they're going to do it. I'd love to get that thing. But it's like, it doesn't look like they're doing anything other than a giveaway on it. So you kind of got to wait for it, hope that you can get your hands on that. So you got to kind of stay tuned for what AMD is going to be doing with that. It's kind of pay attention to all of their news drops and stuff like that. So if you're doing a Master Chief PC build, this is definitely something that could help set the whole thing off, especially if you got the right case. Jason Tiger, Jason's like, that would make one hell of a Master Chief build. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if that's something that you're wanting to go down the route of, know that it is an AMD. It's going to be the 6900 XT. So you know it's going to be way overpriced for what it really is. And then tack on the licensing fee for Halo to be on there. You're going to be looking at a card that potentially is going to be more expensive than a 3090. And it's not going to deliver as much performance as the 3090 would. Not that I would sit there and be like, oh, I got to have a 3090 for gaming. No, 3080 is just fine. Most games don't even utilize the full potential of a 3080, let alone a 3090. That's going to have issues with its own cooling on there to begin with. The only 3090 that ever caught my eye was the special edition Zotac that had the two little, little teeny tiny little fans on the back side of it. That one I really wanted to get my hands on, but yeah, that'll never happen. Yeah, but so I mean that's one of the ones that caught my eye, but yeah. But I'm not doing it's like, as much as I like Halo, I'm not a Halo nut enough to want to go after that particular GPU myself per se. Oh good gosh.
Okay.
What's up? Welcome back.
The kid like barged in, like ran straight in.
Boom.
Had a little bit of blood, but it's okay.
Nice. But yeah, I was just talking about that AMD Halo edition, the 3090 XT Halo.
Oh yeah, dude, looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but you can't buy it. You got to kind of. I don't know if they're going to be doing it as a giveaway or if you're going to be.
How do we get that? Like, do we get the Halo thing or
the Halo? Yeah,
fans?
yeah. No, it was the Halo, the 3090X. I mean the 6900 XT.
What? They raised the price of Raspberry Pis?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure of that.
They're all $10 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tech Man's like, I just want one because they don't want you mining on it.
Right.
Yeah, because like they're trying to make sure it goes to the hands of the gamers, but I don't know if they're gonna be doing this as a
really
giveaway,
cool.
Because like the way that they set that up, it's like either gonna be like the Newegg shuffle shit.
Video, huh?
Yeah, it's either gonna be the Newegg shuffle shit, where you got to kind of hope that you get the chance to buy one, or they're gonna be giving them away. Don't know, but they are gonna be limited edition. But if you got to buy it, that's like I just don't know if it's worth buying it at that much of at a premium, because you know it's going to come with a fucking premium.
You know, well.
Oh yeah.
This is not for sale.
Nope. No, AMD, they were like, you have to stay tuned to them.
Nicely done, though.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I like when they do stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I give it up to him. It's nice, but I'm afraid to see what the price tag is on that. That's just me though.
Insane.
Because like your best.
It's gonna be in like, watch. It's gonna be something crazy stupid. It's gonna be like in a PC. Like it's gonna be a pre-built only thing, and it's gonna be like top of the line. Like it's gonna be like fucking Threadripper, like newest gen Threadripper, like newest.
Well, it looks like you should be able to buy it on your own as an individual, or at least get the chance to. But you know, it's like a 3090 top of the line is going for just under $3,000.
Mm-hmm.
Now you add that the 6900 XT is trying to compete into that market. They're coming in just a little bit lower than them. This should push them to be in the 3090 territory price-wise, if not more. This might be truly a $3,000 card now. I mean, it's almost going to be like having, like the EVGAs.
$2,000 for a $1,000 card, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Or it's going to be $3,000 for a $1,000 card. One of the two. It's going to be that one will be interesting. And then what? How long does it take to get one into the United States now?
For sure. And then they're saying that with the Intel Arc, with the Alchemist, saying it's gonna be around $800 is the going price tag right now. What up, Goblin?
What up, what up?
Yeah, first generation Arc with an estimated value of 900 USD to 700 USD. This also includes 6 to 3 months Xbox Game Pass, the PC, and Intel Arc merchandise. That's gonna be their flagship model. It looks like. No way. Really?
We're coming into the market for the first time. Cool. It's not ideal.
I mean,
but
it depends. Looks like the Arc A700 / A512 is a 16 gigabyte GDDR6 card, 225 watts.
For sure. Yeah, I'd like to. It's like just like Goblin saying, it's like I'd love to get my hands on one for at least for testing purposes. So Intel, if you're out there, you're listening to us, give us one. I don't care if I got to give it back to you. Just let me test it.
Curious of how that'll work out.
Right.
Still no luck on getting a gold shell miner. It's fine.
Yeah. Trying to get one of those. Those things like bink, gone. It's like the
They go
fuck.
pretty quick, man. They go pretty quick, especially.
I was like 10 minutes late. All right, 10 minutes.
Too late.
Yeah.
The those HNT miners that we were talking about in Discord this morning. Obviously not me and you, but we were also there chit-chatting about them because Rack Wireless cut ties with CalChip because CalChip is giving them a bad name and taking forever on orders. I mean, there's still people that are like 4 or 6 months that haven't received an order from CalChip.
Wow.
Long time. And so they cut ties and they went ahead and made their own division, and they're called Minted. And they released a batch today, and dude, they were gone in like a matter of minutes, like gone. Gundy tried snatching one, Helpful tried snatching one, gone.
Yeah.
No one could get one. I was even on there trying to help.
What up, High Speed? Oh man, and then like I almost want to do like almost like a public service announcement to people to stay the fuck away from the project called, what is it, WorldCoin? Stay the fuck away from that. They're fucking giving away these little, like, retina scanning devices. Yeah, don't touch that shit, dude. With a fucking gnarly pre-mine on it, too. They're trying to say fair distributed launch? The fuck? No, it's not.
So I want the gold one. Dude, me too. The gold one looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me check out. It says gold one. Yeah. It wouldn't let anybody check out.
That's how I felt with the trying to get the mini Doge miner. Man, I was like,
Yeah, that's how I was last time I tried getting one.
it's like,
I was
oh yeah,
stuck.
go
I
in
was
there.
stuck in checkout.
Yeah. Goblin's like retina scanning. I'm out. Yeah, and they're like, there's like a bunch of people like trying to like push it out onto the social media and stuff like that. And yeah, stay the hell away from it. This like just smells of like government tie-ins on this one. Not even just pure scammy. Fucking, it smells like fucking government bullshit. Especially with a retina scanner. No. So. What coins are accepted for mini Doge? The mini Doge miners, pretty much, it's like...
You can pay with anything that is acceptable in the Coinbase wallet.
Right.
And you don't have to use the Coinbase wallet.
No.
That is what they say on their website, but as soon as you click on it, it gives you this, like, use Coinbase wallet. And it says, or select one of these cryptocurrencies, and you can, like, select it and send just that crypto to that wallet. So, pay attention to that.
Mm-hmm.
And if you send, like, I think there was, like, ERC, I think there was, like, Tether. And it states on the page before you send it, like, if you're sending ERC Tether, or sending Tether, it's an ERC 20. Or whatever. But I wouldn't send Tether anyway. Especially if it's an ERC 20, which means you're going to pay the gas fee for that. So, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they would take
not
Litecoin
recommend.
and stuff, yeah.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. They have something on their site for sale.
Right. Yeah, the gold shale. I'm like now popping into it too. Going, I've been periodically checking it out. Going, do you have anything yet?
It's every 2 days during this month is when they were releasing.
Mm-hmm.
So I know, like they have like the CK5 in stock still. More tutorials. I mean, technically you could add.
Yeah, all they got left right now, it looks like, is the CK5 Nervos.
Yeah, I'm gonna add it to cart just to like go through the. I think it's $7,500.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
Jeez. What's the damage though? Like, is it worth it?
I don't know.
Because if you're spending $7,000, like, and it's like the only one that's always in stock, so like, is it worth it? Is the reason why it's always in stock because it's not worth it?
Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at their cart. I'm going through like their checkout right now with it. I'm just not like purchasing. Cryptos. USDC DAI must be ERC20 tokens or you will lose your money. Click proceed to Coinbase. So it looks like Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD, Dogecoin, Litecoin, DAI, and Bitcoin Cash are your options.
Ah, big blockers. Ugh.
There you go. I'm gonna cancel that payment.
Right, right.
Yeah, y'all can see.
Oh,
You can pay either one of these, but if you're paying in DAI or ER in USD, of course, and Ethereum, all those you're paying in ERC20. So you're gonna pay a gas fee with those three. I think best. I always say best thing to like spend on things is usually Litecoin. It's fastest and cheapest. Dogecoin's fast and cheap too, but right now it's not as fast as usual. It's a little on the slower side. Too much transactions, not enough nodes. But yeah. Sure you want to cancel this payment? Yes, I do.
it's like, yep. I'm not spending $7,500 to mine a shitcoin that it might be profitable to, but no, not $7,000.
Your order. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I plan on actually, I kind of was a little lazy today and had a little bit of a headache going on, so I didn't build a rig today, so I will be doing it in the morning tomorrow, guys, on crypto and hot rods, for sure, and get that done and out of the way early in the morning. So, yeah, hopefully my cats aren't going to be nuts with me. I've got a load up Hive onto a USB, get that all configured so that I can just, build, put everything together. I'm going to try building with my AMD rig first, see if the motherboard will accept the chipset that I have with it. If it does, oh yeah, I'm going to have me another AMD CPU mining, and then it even came with an AIO for it, so it's like, I'll fucking water cooler bitch too. Yo. That'll be nice. Right, dude? I was like, yes.
So 12,000 gigahashes. It does 12 terahashes on CKB. Wattage is 2,400 watts. Currently, oof. So in a month, you would make about $900.
That's not bad with the Nervos miner. Not bad.
That's after electric.
That's really not too bad.
After electric. Times that by 12, that's 10 grand a year. So, really not that bad. For always being in stock, it's really not that bad.
Right.
I wonder why it's always in stock. Why is it the one that's always in stock?
Not sure.
Shipping date between September 25th and October 5th. Or past that. So. Voltage output is 220. So there's one holdback, is that it's straight 220.
Oh, that's too funny. Jason's like, don't forget to drink the Doge Lord coffee. Don't delay brew today, yo. And high speeds, like the wife wants him to use a 3D printer to print her a butterfly, and then Colton's like, tell her if they work as a GPU fan. That's funny.
From what I'm actually reading too, I don't know if this matters to anybody in this chat, but if you do order from Gold Shell, from what I understand, since we live in the United States, we have to pay the tariff tax on that. So keep that in mind.
100%. And it is a 28% tariff tax on the reported sale of the device.
Right. From what I understand, if they use DHL, you don't.
Because it's baked into the shipping cost.
Okay. So if they ship it if you ship DHL, you don't got to do that. I also know that if you use DX, I think it's a DX something, it's like DX Miners. It's one of the sites that, like an alternative, dxpool.io, it looks like, is their shop. They have mini Doges for sale as well. Oh no, not anymore. They're out of stock. They were $100 premium, but there you didn't pay the tariff tax because they only ship DHL. But you also pay like $100 more. So
with no power supply.
with no power supply.
But you don't need a big power supply. It's 300 watts, a couple of VGA cables, power, good to go.
Right. And it's a 6-pin on the back too. I'm looking at using a my Obelisk like server power supply. It's a 1,000-watt power supply, and it only has a 6-pin coming out of it, and that's it, like directly out of it. So it'll just be like right there, and it'll power it, no problem. I'd be able to do a few of those on there. There's 6 outputs. There's six 6-pins. Of course, I couldn't run like 6 mini Doges, but I mean, I could safely run 4 on 1,000 watts. Give or take.
If they all decide...
It'd be on 222.
Yeah, still, but it's like if the power supply is only 1,000 watts and... You know, you got 3 of them. That's like what, 275 watts a piece.
I love it.
It's like I forget what the exact wattage.
They're 233.
233.
233.
See that I wouldn't push it that far just because just at 200 watts, you're at 800. Watts on a 1,000-watt power supply. Maybe on a 1,200 watt, like a Hewlett Packard, server grade, sure. But not on a standard 1,000 watt. You'd want a little bit more headroom with that. You're kind of pushing past that 80% rule.
I suppose.
That's just me. To run it safely, three on a 1,000 watt would be good.
Fine.
We don't need to start fires here. So, does anybody have any comments or questions before we roll up out of here, guys? And everybody definitely spam the chat with that phase. I haven't seen enough of those today. We need lots of FAs in this chat. Oh yeah, here we go. We got some FAs getting bombed in that chat now. To all you, right? To all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. It's like we almost need to get that one homeless guy, the man with he was. I just know him from his nickname, the man with the golden voice. Though he had this like he went to school before being an announcer before he decided to go down a path that derailed his life for a little bit. I don't know if he's still homeless or whatnot, but it completely derailed him. But the man had like the perfect fucking announcer voice. It sounded like he was on the radio in person.
In person.
And to all you awesome motherfuckers out there, you are all rated F for fucking awesome. Yo.
Yes, you are.
Hells yeah, guys. So, definitely everybody smash that Lizzie like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you're new here. And all that good stuff.
Also,
did I
remember tomorrow? Patreon.
Tech Man, no, I did not see your question.
While he looks for it, remember Patreons. Tomorrow is the Patreon live stream. So tomorrow at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. For all you Patreons, look for your emails and in the coordinated Discord chats that are for Patreons only. You'll get the message. So be sure to look out for that as well.
Tech Man, I see the question for if I used a buy one adapter to a 4 PCI adapter for a 16x slot of a BTC Pro to get 16 GPUs. I haven't tried it on the H110 at all, but I have done it on a board from like 05, maybe
He's doing it on like a
08.
super old board.
Yeah, super old board, man.
I'm pretty sure it
And-
probably work.
Yeah, I would think that it would work. I don't know how.
I think that board Jay using has like DDR1 is the RAM it's using, and I think it's working. So.
Right, and you should be able to plug it into a buy one also. It shouldn't make any difference. I mean, I was using fucking those things had first gen 2.0 16 slots. So I mean the data lanes fucking weren't even all there yet. So I would say that it should work. You should be able to and I was doing 2x8 adapters. So I was able to plug in 8 GPUs on a uberly old board that only had 2 Gen 2 PCI 2.0 on there. I tried it in the other slots too. They had the old standard. It was like, I forget what the hell they were, because my ports were blue and white, and the white ones were turned backwards on there. I forget what the fuck those ports were called. But I plugged it into those ones also, and it would, whatever the speed that was at, it throttled all the rest of them to the slowest speed. So I was kind of playing around with different configurations on there, and I was like,
it works, dude.
Hells yeah, it should work. I have full faith in it. Full faith. The board won't even know the difference because all the data lanes are technically kind of going to the same point, so it doesn't matter where they originate from. So, yeah, definitely let us know. Tell us which GPUs you're going to put on there. We want pictures in the family mind, guys. You know, it's like put it in the rig porn section so we can all enjoy that stuff. So I love looking at that stuff, guys.
It's nice. It's real nice.
Right. Rig prawn. Complete rig prawn. Love it. So with that, guys, if I see all the wrenches in here, we'll be when are we posting out for that in Patreon to make it official? Tomorrow morning.
Yeah, email should go out before noon.
Sweet. So all of you wrenches out there, definitely pay attention to your emails. You'll get all the information. If you do not see it in your email for whatever reason, definitely by noon Central Standard Time. Check Patreon. All the info should be in there also. And I will be doing a live stream of me doing a rig build in the morning. As soon as I get up, I'm gonna get up, get an energy drink in me, and I'm gonna set cameras up, set my my wireless microphone up. This way I don't have to pull my Blue Yeti everywhere, and I'm gonna kind of play around with setting up for a new microphone, getting that all dialed in. So if it seems a little janky tomorrow with the sound whenever I'm in the middle of the rig build, kind of let me know.
Yell at him.
Yeah, yell at me, let me know, because like this is going to be an experiment live. So, and with that, guys, definitely smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification if it's off, or if you're new, make sure it's turned on. So you know whenever we drop these awesome videos. And
That's right.
if you haven't checked out Crypto and Hot Rods, that's where I'm going to be doing the live stream tomorrow. Not sure exactly what time, depends on when I get up, because you know the wife's day off, and you know it's like I get to sleep in a little bit with her. You know, so I'll definitely do that, guys. So we'll definitely see you all on the next one, guys. Yo.
Later, guys. Stay savage.